Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of a book vlog today. So we are going to drop off some books I'm unhauling. I want to go to the bookshop. I also want to go thrifting for books, all at my local shopping little town. It's going to be a bit of a bookish day. I've just filmed another book video prior to this for my wrap up, and yeah, it's made me in the mood to go see what's new, what's out there, because I know there's been quite a few releases in the last couple days. Speaking of which, I did just get Reckless in the mail, but there is the sprayed edges edition at the work, so I'm gonna go try and see if I can find that, and then maybe I can return this to Amazon because I forgot that I pre-ordered this months ago, and then I can have the sprayed edges edition. So we'll see if we can get a copy of that. If not, I've already got this at home and I'll just stick with the one I've already got. These are all the books that I'm currently about to unhaul. There are so many books in there, it's ridiculous. Yeah, they're either like double ups of books that I've had, or in general, just books that I know I'm not gonna read. I'll quickly go through them just so that you know which ones I'm getting rid of. Oh, they're really dusty. They've been sitting in this bag for a while. I've got Filthy Rich Vampires. I read this, didn't like it, so just getting rid of it. I bought this one a while ago, but I just don't think I'll ever read it. It's Dark and Hollow Stars. I got this from a thrift shop for like £1, so I'm just gonna put it into the little library that I'm going to. I have the indie cover of Mile High. It does have some tabbing and some things underlined, but I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't need a second copy of that book. I have Lessons in Revenge by Natalia LaRue, Marriage for One, Where I Belong, the OG cover of Binding 13, and the reason I'm not selling this is because I've done some annotating in it, and I just don't think I want to put my name against the annotations I put in here because they were not very nice. So I'd rather just put it in a little library and someone grabs it, but there's some not so nice annotations in here, so whoever grabs it might be a bit upset by it. But anyway, the J.W. Ward Darvis, I got it as a gift from publisher, but I tried reading it and I can't get into it. A secondary copy of Heartless by Elsie Silver, which I've already got a copy signed. Another copy of The Things We Never Got Over. Bellbird River Choir by Sophie. The Time of My Life. Before by Anna Todd. Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune, as well as also Every Summer After. One True Loves. Hook, Line and Sinker. Eclipse. The Viper by J.R. Ward, Fiancé Farce, The Book Lovers Retreat, and One Day. Now, the reason I'm getting rid of all these is purely I've read them, I don't like them, or some of them I just know that I'll never pick up. Unfortunately, like, that's just the case. Like, sometimes you buy books, you think you're going to read them, and then you just never get to them. I'd rather just give them to someone else and rehome them knowing that they're going to be read. I'm going to go to the local little library near me and I'll just drop them off there. Anyway, let's go. I'm currently got a hire car because my car is getting like a service done for a recall. I have never driven an electric car before. It is so strange how quiet the car is, but I love it. Like, it's my vibe because I'm like the person who will drive in dead silence, and this is dead silence. Pure silence. I love it. I need a car like this. It's my new personality. Oh, also I just got back from Barcelona, so literally yesterday. So I'm trying to get my life back together out of like the holiday routine, because sometimes I feel like holidays just really mess with my gut. All the new foods, traveling. I haven't felt the same, or like, sorry, not the same, but I haven't felt normal in over a week. And I think as well that maybe like adds in with like not sleeping and doing lots of extra walking and exercise and travel. It's a lot of, you know, I don't know, it's just a lot for my high anxiety self that I am. Yeah, I'm just excited to be back in my routine, eating my normal foods, like having eggs every morning, having a protein shake, and just feeling myself. Today I've started out having a normal morning and now want to go and walk around and go look at some books. At least I'll get some steps in today. I'm just going to try to keep it a little bit casual until I feel like more myself again. I want to go to the works, Waterstones. I also want to go to the thrift shops near me. That's my goal. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys once I'm there or once I've been. about to walk past the little library again and see who's taken what books, because when I left there was a girl looking through it. They're basically all gone now. Besties, it is almost time for my camera to die, so I need to be quick with my little haul. But I wanted to let you guys know that when I was actually dropping off all the books that I was unhauling, a girl came up straight up after I'd placed them all and turned my camera off, and she was like, oh, like, which books are you giving away? And then I showed her all my books. She was like, which books do you like? And I showed her all the ones that I liked that I had like doubles of, and I was like, get this one, get that one. So she took like 4 books, and then when I came back, more books had been taken, so I'm like, maybe she took more, or maybe other people have taken them already. But anyway, I'm happy some of them are all gone. So these are what I found today. I found Lightlark by Alex Astor. This is the hardback copy. I'll have to try and get the second book in hardback as well. As you guys saw, I got Reckless by Lauren Asher. I did get the sprayed edges edition, and it was only £5, so I'm gonna send back the other one that I got from Amazon because that was £7. I'm getting a discount technically. I did see the new cover for All Roads Lead here. I've already read this book. I love this book with all my heart, but I needed this other cover. I know I shouldn't be doing that because that's just like consumerism, but it is my favorite book. Please ignore the camera quality. My camera literally just died. I know this is like consumerism, overconsumption with books, but this is like one of my favorite books of all time, and I really want this cover, so it's okay if I do it once. I'm not doing it with every single book, I'm just saying. Then the last book I picked up is a book that I've seen a few YouTubers talking about, and it's definitely not something that I usually read, but I have been reading a lot of historical like books in general at the moment, whether that be romance or not, and I've just heard really incredible things about this author, and I want to start reading their books, and I just thought I'd start with the one I've seen recommended the most before I jump into all the other ones that they've got highly anticipated as well. I mean, she is an international #1 best-selling author, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen or heard of these books. However, I do want to make one comment. I don't
like the British covers. I really like the American covers, and I'm kind of considering whether if I try and order the American ones on Amazon and get them shipped over, depending on how much they cost, because the Nightingale by Kristen Hannah is not the cutest cover. The other American one, which I'll put on the screen, so much cuter. This, it's okay, but it's got a fake sticker, and I know it's about the German and the World War II. It's France 1940, but is my camera really dirty? I'm so sorry, guys. I hope that's a bit better. These are the 4 books that I picked up, and I have that many books in my TBR. I truly did not need to buy these. I'm a book girly. What am I gonna do? I can't control myself when it comes to books and what books I'm buying. It's been so hot walking around in my jacket as well. I'm so glad to be in the car and taking it off. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and get my car, swap it over, and then go pick up my partner and go home and cook some dinner. I have had such a good day just walking around the bookstores. I went to TK Maxx, had probably the best selection of books I've ever seen in a very long time. They were all ranging between £5 to £6. Insane. Most of those books I would say I'd find in like a Waterstones, and they're usually ranging between like £9 to £12, so it's almost half price. The works, they did have a good range, but I would say most of the books I was going in for that were on the website weren't in stock. The works was okay. I think it could have had some better selections, but I'm glad that I ended up getting the last like few of Reckless, because there was only about 5 left. And then I went into like multiple different op shops. I did find a few books, but most of them I had already read, or I knew if I did buy them I wouldn't be reading them soon, so I've left them. It's been a long time coming for me to go and unhaul all of those books. They've been sitting in my room for probably maybe 3 months. They were collecting dust. That's how long they'd been sitting in my room. And I feel like I've got like a weight lifted off my shoulders now that they're like gone. Even though I do sometimes wish I probably could have kept them, but I just think when I go back to Australia, traveling back with multiples of books that I know that I probably don't really need is just not a good option. So I'm only gonna have doubles of books if they're like ones that I'm obsessing over. I'm gonna love you and leave you here, guys, but I appreciate you and love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next book video.